Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will discuss about SEM and TEM, the scanning electron microscope and transmission electron microscope. What is the basic difference between the SEM and TEM? What do you mean by SEM? What do you mean by TEM? Today I will discuss about two topics, SEM and TEM. So the SEM and TEM are two types of electron microscope. Here you show the SEM scanning electron microscope and the transmission electron microscope, basically two types of electron microscope that use electron instead of light to image specimens. While both techniques use electron beams to produce high resolution images, there are some key differences between the SEM and TEM. So the difference between the SEM and TEM. Firstly, we know about the SEM, and secondly, we know about the TEM. The SEM scanning electron microscope works by scanning a sample with a focused beam of electrons and detecting the electrons that are scattered or emitted from the sample surface. This produces a three-dimensional image of the surface topology of the sample. SEM provides high-resolution imaging of surface morphology and commonly used in material science, technology, semiconductor research, and the biology. The TEM, the transmission electron microscope, works by transmitting a beam of electrons through a thin sample and detecting the electrons that pass through the sample to form an image. The TEM provides high resolution imaging of the internal structure and composition of the sample and commonly used in the material science, biology, and nanotechnology. So, what is the basic difference between the SEM and TEM? Both of them are the beam of electrons, transmitting a beam of electrons through a sample. But the SEM actually work and detecting the electrons that are scattered or emitted from the sample surface, and it's work in the surface morphology, and it's gather the high resolution imaging of the surface morphology. But the TEM image actually work electrons, the beam of electrons through a thin sample and detecting the electrons that pass through the sample to form an image. So the TEM image basically work the beam of the electrons pass through the sample, but the SEM technique, the beam of electrons don't pass the sample. They are scattered or emitted from the sample surface. That is the basic difference between the SEM and TEM image. Here you can see the TEM image actually work the thin sample. If you have a powder sample, you have to sonicate this sample properly, and you can get a good TEM image from the transmission electron microscope. But the SEM image, you don't have to need the sonicated the sample. You can easily get an image from the powder sample. And you can see this is the SEM image. You can show here the material, one kind of material here, SEM image. This is the particle of the sample, the sample surface particle, and this is the TEM image, transmission electron microscope image. You can see here. So what is the summary of this SEM and TEM? The SEM provides the high resolution imaging of surface morphology, while the TEM provides high resolution imaging of the internal structure and composition of the sample. So this is the basic difference between the SEM and TEM image. So thank you very much to watching this video. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you again.